I'm going to go ahead and get off of that. And I'm going to go full screen. That was an hour. That was an hour. That was a quick show. What I want to do right now is just discuss with y'all some just again kind of recapping what we talked about in the show. And appreciate you, B-Mac. Just want to recap some things that we talked about in the show and how we can move as a business, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business, right?
This is business, not personal, Sonny.
And so the moment that you transition from personal, right? Because we've been consumers and we've been living our personal lives, a lot of us, for a very long time. And when you learn how to move as a business, you'll learn this is how the wealthy and the rich like to play this game. Everything that you do can be a business expense. I told you the IRS really only cares if it's an ordinary and necessary expense. Those are the two things that the IRS care about: ordinary and necessary expenses. So if you tell the IRS, hey man, I need this car to be able to operate my business. Okay, cool. The IRS says cool, right? Hey, I need this uniform to be able to operate. I'm gonna put my logo on it. Cool. That's a business expense. Hey, I need to go fly out to Arizona because I got to go to this seminar and it's personal development and I got to pay for the plane ticket, the hotel, my food there is going to be business, right? Oh, you guys want to go to a cigar bar? That's cool. We're all going to talk about our business. That whole thing, everything is a business expense. Oh, did you wake up in the morning and use your phone? Right? Oh, I had to answer an email. I had to make some business calls. This guy right here, this little piece of glass that can make us a lot of money is now a business expense. Business expense. Everything you do can be a business expense. Let me tell you something. You see this cup right here? Now, this isn't my cup, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cup just like this, and it's going to say, see you at work. And I'm going to be able to write off the cup and the cups that I use for YouTube. And I'm going to be able to write off all the vinyl that I use to make these cups. Because it's a business expense. And let's just say,
sensational.
For this particular business, I had to go buy a cutter, right? To actually cut out the vinyl. Let's say the cutter was $1,000. That's a business expense. I need that equipment to run my business. I can write that $1,000 off. And let's say I got to buy a few more equipment. Let's say I got to buy some shirts too with this business. Everything there I can write off as a business expense. Oh, I got to get into my car. I got to ship these things off. Once I put my car in my business name, and even if you don't, you can still use it as a business expense. My car is now a business expense. Got to go to the gas station. IRS tells you that there's a certain cents per mile you can use. I'm going to track my miles. That's now a tax write-off. All right? Everything that you do can be business expense. Create your LLC. Start making money in your LLC. And then when you start spending money, these things are going to help you pay less taxes.
This is business, not personal, Sonny.
People are flying on business class. Y'all notice that it's business class? Flying business? We got to pay attention. They playing a different game. Meanwhile, you got the people on the lower level talking about Donald Trump not paying taxes and the wealthy not paying taxes. Y'all playing the wrong game. You're not supposed to be paying all these taxes for no reason. Nobody likes getting their candy taken from. Just because. You want to hold on as much money as you can, buy as many assets as you can, and this is the key. You buy the assets that can pay you back passively or residually. Because I can still write off this asset for years and years to come, but it's paying me every single month. Yeah, man, they don't want to hear me, man. YouTube be playing me in the algorithm. If I talk about P. Diddy and Will Smith, man, my stuff be going crazy. The moment I want to talk about some money and some real estate, they be suppressed. But it's okay because eventually this word go get out. I ain't tripping on it. YouTube gonna have to respect my gangster. You know what I'm saying?
What? Sensational.
But anyways, there's so many ways to move as a business. And so, like I mentioned earlier, like when it comes to just going out, I don't just go out no more. Right? I mentioned the guy I hang with once in a while. His name is Dylan. Dylan hit me up for a cigar. We go and talk real estate. We chill for a couple hours. That is a business expense. Sometimes we fighting over the bill because we're not fighting over the bill because we just want to pay for it. Well, one part of it is. The other part of it is I can use this on my taxes, man. All right, man, you go ahead and have it. I'll get the next one. These are different conversations we have in here, man. This is why your wealthy person, your wealthy friend that go out a lot, he got himself a business, he paying for everything. He paying for everything, right? And if you're not paying attention, you're thinking that, oh yeah, I'm just going to be around my wealthy friend because he got money, man. I'm a benefit. No, he's doing this because it's a business expense for him anyway. We ain't even talking about the other advanced strategies that they're using. We just talking about basic business. Basic business. All right? These are things that I've used. I'm not telling y'all stuff that I haven't done. The only thing I can tell you that I haven't done is buy a plane ticket for my business. That's about it. But building business credit, I've done. I have, things that are in my business name. That has been done. I write off, meals that I go on. So if you, and I mean this in the best way. If you're hitting me up like, hey man, let's chill. I'm like, let's chill. What we doing? And if you telling me, well, we ain't doing nothing, like my guy Rob, right? Shout out to my guy Rob on B2L Productions once again. You know my guy Rob, he's a photographer, videographer. Every time we chill, I make sure I don't waste his time. We might go and get some coffee. We went and done a cigar lounge. We just went and made some content. You know what I tell him? Hey, bro, bring your camera. And I pay him for every piece of content that I release. Hey, man, bring your camera. Bring your camera too. We're going to make it a business expense. I don't want to waste your time. He got 2 kids. He got multiple businesses going on. What I look like? Hey, bro, let's just catch up and chill and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we catching up and chilling as we make money.
Sensational.
We not just catching up and chilling like, yeah, man, we just looking at the sky. No, man, we ain't got time for that. We busy trying to create businesses. We trying to lower our tax expenses, man. Shout out to Roro that joined the building. She says they definitely want to be around because they pay. Right. They're the big dogs. They pay. She says happens to me all the time. But definitely write it off. Yes, these are write-offs. These are write-offs. We are not playing the same game. Right? You do this to show off. I do this to write off. Right? I did steal that from somebody. I can't remember his name right now. But he said, you do this to show off. I do this to write off. We are not the same. And that is huge. That is why you have the wealthy people out here. Life, pretty good. Multiple businesses, their customers are paying for their lifestyle. I know real estate investors right now that are making like over $10,000 a month in rental income and got a 9-to-5 running up the scoreboard.
This is business, not personal, Sonny.
Just running up the scoreboard. They paying for their lifestyle. Nice cars. Chilling. Not blinking. They're not paying for this out of their active income. They're taking their active income, putting it into real estate, putting it into stocks. They throwing their money at all type of things because they want their money moving. Did we forget what money is called? Money is called currency.
Sensational.
Currency means it must always be moving. Current. I need it to be moving around. We're not putting money on the table and money to our ear. We're not doing dead money around here. We're trying to find at any given moment how I can take this money and put it into something. Y'all know what I'm about to do with my YouTube money?
Sensational.
This is business, not personal, Sonny.
What I'm about to do with my YouTube money, it's not a big check. It's not a big check, right? But every single check that I make for my YouTube money, a piece of it's going to go to brokerage accounts. And I'm just going to invest it until I can start then saving it to buy real estate. The main goal of this channel was always to create content through real estate and use that money that I eventually can make from YouTube and buy real estate. And until I can buy real estate, if these are small $100 checks here and there, I'm going to be taking $30, which is 30%, throwing it away into brokerage accounts and letting that thing stack up. Eventually, I'll start getting big checks, right? Then I start investing that into real estate. I already have a plan for my money. I already have a plan for it. And that's what I always had to learn. If you do not have a plan for your money, it finds a way to leave your hands. But when you plan for your bread to be going here, going there, you start figuring out, oh, snap, my money's moving. And you may not have it in your bank account, but then you look up and say, oh, here it go. Oh, I parked it into this asset over here. Oh, this is paying me back. I may not have it liquid, which is fine, but I got it parked into these businesses. That's how the wealthy people play this game, man.
This is business, not personal, Sonny.
This is it, bro. This is the name of the game. To get a business, create one business, be successful, make sure that it's serving value in the marketplace. Then you can start having fun with your money and writing off the things that you already do on a personal level. You write it off as a business expense when you create a business. Like, this is that's it, man. This is it. This is how you create wealth, right? Multiple streams of income is one strategy to do this, but just even creating one business, something you enjoy, something you love, creating it and making money on it, learning that business inside and out, and everything else that we're talking about here on the Cold Summer Podcast.
It's gonna be a cold summer.
Are just things that you can now use to make more money and then enjoy your money because you're already going to do these things. You're going to go out to eat. That's a necessity. You can pay for that as a business expense. It's a write-off. You're going to have to get a car. Eventually, you can go and buy a car and write the car off or write the gas that you use on it. Or some people actually some people actually use the payments to use as a tax write-off. You're going to probably travel because you want to travel anyway with your spouse and your kids and whatever. You can find a way to turn that into a business expense. Go to a seminar, go to whatever, go meet someone there out of town. Boom. That now turned into a business expense.
Sensational.
This is it. This is how you do it. This is what the wealthy people do. This is why they're always parking their money into stuff. This is why wealthy people don't like holding on to money. See, we're the ones trying to hold on to money. Oh, man, I got to see it in my bank account. I got to see it. Man, wealthy people, they not trying to hold on to all that money. They know I need to go and deploy this money. I need to go find something that's going to pay me money back. This is why you even have people that lend money out. I personally know people who lend money out, right? They're lenders. And they will lend money on a percentage. It's a high percentage, but they'll loan you money for real estate. They're called private money lenders or hard money lenders. They got money. They done made so much money in real estate. Now, they just lend money out. They lending it out on 12%, maybe 11%, but they lending their money out now because they don't want to keep that money in the bank account. They'd rather give it to you and you pay them 10% interest because the interest is going to keep making them money. I don't think y'all hearing me, man. Y'all ain't hearing me. You don't want to just hold on to your money, right? The main goal here is to always have the money working. But here's what you want to do. Even right now, if you are looking to invest in not real estate, but just invest in general, right? Let's just say right now, you like, listen, man, Jay, all that junk sounds good, bro. but I'm not nowhere near what you're talking about right now. I'm nowhere near being able to start investing. Okay. So this is what I want you to do, right? I want you to first tell me what it is that you want to do. Write those things down. Don't tell me what they are. You know what it is that you want to do. If you already got a job, you're already one step ahead. Once you tell me you got a job, you have money coming in, right? So at this particular point, I'm going to tell you your employer is now your business partner, right? You're no longer going to look at your employer as, I got to go work for them and trade time for money. Yeah, you're going to have to, but you're going to look at them as a business partner. You know why? Because you're going to go do work for them and they're going to pay you what they said they're going to pay you every 2 weeks or every week, however you get paid. That's now your business partner. Now, your goal is to invest that active money into what you want to do. Now, you're going to have to go back and look at all your expenses and figure out what things you need to cut out. See, we're about to get into investing mode, which means you're going to have to sacrifice. So you're going to have to cut out a lot of things that you got that you enjoy if you're looking and wanting to invest. So you got your business partner already, which is your job, right? That's your business partner. Now you're going to decrease your living expenses and just live on what you need, not what you want and all that stuff. You're going to find a little bit of money you can take away. You're going to create yourself an LLC. That's easy. Here in Michigan, it's $50. Don't give me no excuse that you can't complete it. You could do it right now, and you can get that mug in like 2 to 3 business days or even tomorrow. Find a name, Boohoo Real Estate, or who knows, man, freaking Roku, Goku, LLC. Create whatever. The LLC name ain't really even that important. Create it. Go create an EIN. Great. You could do both of those. I've literally timed this, and I've done it. You could do both of these in 10 minutes. If you can't do that in 10 minutes, then you're not ready to have a business. Once you do that, once you've decreased your living expenses and you created your LLC and you got your EIN, now you can go to the bank, get your bank set up, right? You got a bank account to be able to start collecting bread. Now it's time to get to work. Find out what your business is. You need to start investing into the products. You need to start at ground zero and get it going. I don't care what it is that you got to do. You just do it. And after you do it for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you'll get better. Find a way to generate income. And when you start making money, find ways to then make more money by investing into equipment.
Sensational.
Once you invest into your equipment, those are going to be tax write-offs because you got your LLC set up. And make sure you're making money before you start getting into all these cool things such as car notes and well, you know, get yourself a uniform. But until you start doing all these things such as traveling and car notes and all this crazy stuff in business bank accounts and business credit cards. Don't even do all that now. You're not even trying to get into that. You're just trying to build a business, start getting that equipment, making some money, and then figuring out all your metrics. See, you do all that stuff first. Then you start making some money. Then you'll start getting some confidence. Then you start doing all this stuff we talked about here on the Cold Summer Podcast. This is it. This is how you do it. Right? So let me take a last little sip of this. Now get up out of here. I'm for real though. I am gonna make this cup. I just need to make some time to make me a cup. But like I'm telling y'all right now, like what I'm actually gonna do with this, world best boss. When I make my CU at work, I don't know if I'm gonna actually just create it under one LLC. If I just continue just using one, I don't have one for the cups yet, but you know, I may create another one or whatever. You know, I might just put it all under the YouTube one. Who knows? Either way, we gonna get up out of here.
Audio Jungle.
All right, man. So that's the show, right? That's the Wealth Wednesday show.